Here in Pinatar, is it nice to be back at it after a little break?
Yeah, we've been back at it since Friday and all over the weekend. So, yeah, we give the boys a little bit of time off after the Celtic game, which they'd earned, reset their minds, spend some time with families. And as I say, we've been back in at Ralston on Thursday, and we've worked very hard since, and obviously come to a beautiful environment to work the boys and get them ready for the next bit of the season.
What have you made of the facilities here?
Facilities are top class. First and foremost, I don't think we've been able to train at home with the weather and the current state of the training pitches because of the weather. So it's a blessing really. We've come, the facilities, the pitches are fantastic. The use of the gym and the swimming pools. It's made very clear to the players it's not a holiday. We're here to work in a fantastic environment, and so it's proved.
Yeah, what are the main benefits of coming across to somewhere like this in January?
I think mainly you get a lot of time in the pitch. At home it's difficult, as I say, the pitches themselves are either frozen or waterlogged. Coaching the boys and being able to take your time with it is hard in the environment because you're freezing cold and you're soaking wet. So it's a different environment. We've not had the best weather, but it's certainly not been raining anyway, and it allows you to really work on small details as a team and individuals, and do extra sessions with everybody. So it's a huge benefit, as well as bringing everybody together in an enclosed environment. You see the boys for 2 and 3 hours a day, but here it's 24 hours a day. So you get to speak to people, you get to find out a little bit more about them, and you get to integrate all the new players and new people and younger boys into the group.
How happy have you been with those first few days of work?
It's been good. It's been tough. The first 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, were tough. We worked them hard. We give them a day off on Sunday, which they earned, and we're back at it again today. So, as I say, it allows you to have double sessions on the grass and sessions in the gym all in one day, and you cram a lot of like a mini pre-season into this here and try and make sure you're 100% ready to go.
You've got a new face over here in Spain with us, Kwon, who's joined on loan from Celtic. How pleased are you to have him in, and what do you think he'll add to the squad? Yeah,
I think, as I said previously, it's an area that we've a little bit lighter in now that Keanu's been away in the cup competition. Mark O'Hara struggled with a little niggle before the break, so it's important we topped up there. And he comes with great quality. Celtic signed him for a lot of money. He's shown in the 3 and 4 sessions that he's trained, he's got a lot of talent. We're trying to get him up to speed and fitness levels, as he hasn't played many games, but he certainly looks like a very good addition.
You touched on Keanu there. You obviously played his first game for Australia in the Asian Cup the other day. I think it was a man of the match performance. How happy are you for him to get that experience?
I'm happy that he keeps getting man of the matches, and hopefully he's back soon. But of course, we want him to do well. He's earned that right to play for his country. He's worked ever so hard. He took a big gamble in coming across. Took less wages to come across to the UK, and he's getting his rewards. So, but we'd like to have him back sooner rather than later.
Just in terms of coming back to the training camp, you brought a couple of younger boys across with you. I know you're looking at another few that are on trial at the minute. What are you expecting to see from them, especially the younger boys?
Yeah, we've brought 3 younger boys who we feel, within the next 18 months can make up the squad, can, bolster our numbers in certain areas. 2 wing backs and a centre half we've got with us. So it's important we integrate, and important we bring the young academy boys who've done very well. So the ones at home see that there is opportunities. You can come and make an impression, and the boys have found it tough. It's a step up in terms of intensity and quality. But it's an environment that we want to see them in. Can they cope with it? How do they integrate with the boys as people as well? So it's definitely a good learning curve for them.
Yeah, in terms of trialists as well, what do you is there views to bringing them in immediately, or is it just to have a wee look at them? Yeah,
we're always looking to improve. We want to bring another signing in before the window closes, if not 2. But they have to be better than what we have. They have to either strengthen the squad and put real pressure on the people that are playing, or strengthen the starting 11, and that's the difficult bit. It's the board will back us as much as we possibly can, but I don't want to bring people in just to make numbers up, and that's the hard bit. We believe Kwon will come in and put real pressure on the boys that are here, if not play, and we have to do the same in 1 or 2 other areas.
Getting back to domestic action this weekend, how do you reflect on the first part of the season and where we're sitting heading into that winter break?
I think, the first thing when I came into the football club was to build a squad had value in it, that was a young, energetic squad that, you know, created assets for the football club, and then to try and break into that top 6. So we've done that in the first season. I believe we've got assets and reduced the age of the squad, and if anybody said we'd be 5th in the table at the turn of the year, we'd all have been delighted. But when you taste a little bit of success, expectations rise, as I've repeatedly said, and we want more of that. We don't want to settle. We want to keep improving, and things like this coming here is part of improving the football club. You know, this should be something that happens every year for the reasons that we've spoke about. For this should be an expectation now for the football club, and to allow us to have a chance to develop the younger ones, to work on areas of the team that we need to improve, and integrate everybody together as well as staff. So it's something we need to strive for. We're trying to put everything on and off the pitch and make it in a better place, and that's what we have to continue to do. So we've done well. We've probably overachieved in terms of our resources, but not in terms of the talent we have on the pitch and the staff we have here. I believe that we can kick on again. I believe we can remain in the positions that we're in. It's going to take a lot of hard work, a little bit of luck along the way, but we certainly will be going in confident.
Just lastly, it's the Scottish Cup on Saturday, Queen of the South at home. What do you make of that tie?
It's a home tie, which is a positive for us, and it's a game that, you know, any game they'll have done their due diligence on us, and it'll be a tough game. You know, we've watched Queen of the South against Stirling, and we've watched them in a couple of games previous as well against Hamilton, so we know what to expect from them. I think it's very much about what we do, how we approach the game, and we want to really start with a positive performance and a positive result going into the Rangers and Hibs games.
Stephen, thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, James.